Kendrick, Kanye, and SZA all have jackets made by Emma McKee, but she hasn't made a dime from her celebrity customers.
Emma McKee started cross-stitching for her mom, but now she's been dubbed the Stitch God by some of hip-hop's most famous artists. Here's how she went from hobbyist to in-demand local artist.
Your business is really niche.
Extremely niche. Cross-stitch for your favorite rappers. Extremely niche.
It all started with Chance the Rapper and a tweet.
I had this idea I was going to make this 3 jacket for the artist who actually made Chance's 3.
She snapped a pic of the jacket and then threw it up on Twitter.
Should I tag Chance in it? There's no way he's gonna see it. And so I tweeted at him and tagged him, and like 30 seconds later it was like, Chance the Rapper has followed you, Chance the Rapper sent you a DM. How can I get that jacket? And I was like, any way you want, Chance.
McKee brought the jacket to a photo shoot, and Chance put it on, danced around, and it ended up on the cover of Billboard. Picking an empty lane meant that if other artists wanted jackets of their own, they'd have to come to her, and they'd have to offer her something more valuable than money.
So I don't sell anything I make. I trade with people.
McKee gives away jackets in exchange for art, beats, favors, and time.
Well, everybody's dollar is the exact same. Like, I get $1 from you, I get $1 from Mick Jenkins. It's the exact same dollar. It's gonna get me half a pack of gum. But an hour from you, an hour from Mick Jenkins, an hour from Chance, an hour from No Name, an hour from Kendrick Lamar, whoever. That's different. The value there is, I don't think, measurable, but it certainly is different and much more interesting to me, honestly.
But the jackets can cost upwards of $3,500 to make. And it takes her and her team about 40 hours and numerous skeins of thread to finish a piece.
I have very expensive taste. I choose the stuff that looks the best, that feels the best, that's the nicest that I can find. This is cool and chill, everyone.
Yep. Tell everybody you know, Abby's cool and chill.
That's the coolest, chillest girl I know, that Abby.
Wow, the more she says it, the more it's true.
I believe it more now.
So if she's not taking cash from Kendrick, how does McKee stay in business?
I do work with companies, and I definitely take their money. Yeah, I've worked with Adidas and Fila and Nike, and so when I'm doing work with corporations, I definitely take their money and I pay my people with it, and it kind of evens out how much I spend on making jackets and things for other people. I never wanted to build a business off of this. In fact, building a business off cross-stitch is a difficult thing. There are people who have done it, but not in the way that I'm doing it. No, I don't want the thing that I'm doing that I love to starve me. So I'm not doing it that way. I can just make things for the people that I want to make things for, and that's people whose music inspires me, and people whose art inspires me, people who just inspire me. So eventually this will be a jacket for Barack Obama, even though it already feels like a jacket for Barack.
Yeah, you might have stolen that from him.
Yeah, I know. Just went in his closet, took his jacket from him.
From former presidents to public school teachers, McKee's inspiration can come from anywhere.
Chance literally wore my clothing, and it instantly legitimized me. I love these big artists. Getting the stuff to them is much more difficult, or figuring all that stuff is much more difficult. But it's what keeps everybody looking. But there's lots of people who you've never heard of, who I love making stuff for. I made something for my favorite CPS teacher. Her name is Rach Jackson, but no one's gonna come to a video for me making sweaters for CPS teachers.
And that's the line McKee has to walk. Fame sustains her business, but doing whatever the hell she wants makes it worthwhile.
There's some things that you make that are fun and interesting and people like. People love the Lil Yachty jacket. That was my gift to the hype beasts. But then there's things that make you feel like what you're doing is necessary